Hello everybody, welcome to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo. Say hello, Gnarlo. Good boy. We're standing here at the quarry in Scary. When last we left off, we were doing the Plow in the Stars. We needed to find the lost wagon that had the powdered gypsum in it. That was what the bartender at the Plow in the Stars used to make his special Woolly Foot Stout. So we're going to see if we can find it. He said it was hijacked by goblins and taken off toward one of their camps in the north. So we're going to try and find that first. I'm going to check out this ring here as well.
Might I have a word with you?
Let's see. I don't know what's going on with the animals in the Shire lately, but here in Scary we've been having more than our share of troubles. There have always been bats roosting in dark places throughout the Shire, but hobbits know better than to go near them. Something has stirred up the bats, though, and they've begun coming out during the daytime. They've even started attacking folk on the outskirts of town. We can't have that, Gnarlo. We can't have that at all. If you see any of the nasty creatures, I'd appreciate it if you could put an end to them. You'll find them especially to the south, in and around the Marish. I just wonder what's caused them to start attacking like this. So, we had to defeat 8 bats, and I think we can accomplish that. Alright, we're about halfway through level 14 as well. But things are progressing well. We should be able to ding to level 15 in this episode. And then we'll be able to continue our travels on toward meeting up with Aragorn again, or Strider, or Dunedain, or whatever it is you wish to call him. Now, let's see. I'm going to go looking in the North Fields and see. What did he say? The Goblins and Gypsum team traveled to their camp and searched for the missing cart. They came from the Scragdales. Okay. You remember there were 2 goblin camps to the north of the Greenfields here. I'm going to pull up my map right quick. There we go. Remember over here, let's turn on the notes. Points of interest. There we go. Over here was Goblin Hole, and that's Goffimble's Hole, and right over here the other camp was the Scragdales. So that's where we're going to head. It should be up in this area. Let's see, how are the bears conning to me? Blue. So they're not harmless yet. Let's see if we can thread the needle through them and the wolves, so that we won't have to get into any unwanted fights. Oops. I need to move my little mini map there, my little radar map down too, and most of the characters, I've taken this and moved it down here to the bottom, so I've got a clear field of vision up here up top. I think that's what I'll do here in just a second, as soon as we get closer to the Scragdales. Move the quest tracker up and the map down. Okay. And as I said, here are the Scragdales. I'm going to get over here in the corner. Hopefully there won't be any bears over this way either. Alright, so let's see about moving these things right quick. I'll move my progress bar over to here. Let us move this down. And you just, it's control backshift that brings up this menu. It brings up this interface here. Control backshift, and then you just grab the little thing and move them to where you want them to be. What is that one? Sparring timer. I don't ever do any sparring, but we'll stick it here anyway. And then control backshift gets rid of it again. Yeah, that's the way I like it. It gives me a nice field of vision up here at the top, nice and clear, so that I can see where I'm going and nothing gets hidden over here in the corner. Alright. Let me see. I need to find a... It's like someone named PCs is in here killing goblins. So we'll take advantage of him thinning out the crowd. And we'll also take advantage of our sneak. And see if we can't find the hidden... Okay, you saw that little thing pop up. That was him getting curious. Go ahead and target him just in case. Let's see if we can find the missing wagon. There we go, over here in the left corner, Gypsum. It looks like we have located it right off the bat. It's been a long time since I did this quest, so I couldn't remember where exactly it was. I was afraid it might be deep in the camp, because this camp is kind of like the other one. It goes way on back there. Not quite as far as the Golfimble's hole does, but still pretty deep. Alright. We're going to go into sneak mode again. Get out of here and take the Gypsum back to where it belongs. Excellent. Alright. No trouble at all. I can tell you, I definitely am enjoying playing a burglar. Not that I mind the more direct approach my guardian takes whatsoever. Sometimes you just want to cry out a challenge and go charging in with your sword or your axe shining and fresh with blood. But this has been very enjoyable too. A lot of enjoyment here. Doing it in a very different approach. It's quite a refreshing change. Excuse me a second, I need to cough. Yeah, sorry about that. Change in the weather has gotten to me again. Just cannot decide what it wants to do down here. Some days, we had days in the last week where it hit 75, and we had days in the last week where it didn't get above 55, so I just wish it would make up its mind. I love fall, it's my favorite season, but good God, it needs to make up its mind what it wants to be. It's almost the end of November already. Or Movember, for those of y'all with prostates to worry about. I guess those of us with prostates can consider it our own little hobbit in the hole. Alright, let's see here, the plowing stars.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Oh, you had to fight goblins for this, Gypsum? Apparently I tell a good story. That's above and beyond the call, my friend. You deserve some of my beer on the house for that. So we're going to get a gift madam and a cup of Woollyfoot Stout. Alright. Let's see. Okay, we've still got a good deal of room in our bags. We don't really need to visit a vendor yet. So, let's see. What were we going to do? One thing we're going to do is remove this. I'm going to take this task off here. I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. So, are you sure you want to abandon? Yeah. I'm not really interested in the task. Like I said, I pick up enough. In my viewpoint, I pick up enough of the faction points and all just from running around the Shire and doing quests. Excuse me. So, I perhaps will worry about tasks later, but not right this moment. Okay, we're going to head on toward stock in that area. And probably just past Scary here, we will see about defeating a few bats. since they're right along our path. Alright, here we have our first bat, a great brown bat off to the right, which is white to us. Let's see if we can't go take it out here. Shouldn't pose too much of a threat to us. Biggest threat that the bats do is right there. They hit you with their little sonic attack and stun you. Otherwise, they're like the birds. The birds in this game, you'll find we first discovered back with the cribbing quest in the Lone Fields.
Carbine from Goblins!
They tend to be overconned. They're not as tough as you would anticipate they were. And same thing with the bats. They go down real quick. Alright, so I'm just going to shut up and kill some bats here. Said, you'll notice they are quite easily taken down. Like I said, they are overconned. They are listed as being tougher than what they actually are. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been to this little lake over here. In fact, I'm sure I haven't. 4.5 years of playing, and I don't think lake or whatever this is, field, I don't think I've ever been over here. But yeah, I'm taking them down so fast I almost don't have time to hit them with like the slowdown ability, which I'm trying to remember. What's that called? A trick? A puzzle? A trick. My disable trick. Alright, so we're going to head back to Priska Underhill and tell her we have taken out some of the bats. But first, once I'm past these bats, I was going to send a message of somebody asking about farmers here, where the expert farmer is. Send a quick little message into advice. Tell him he's just north of Hobbiton. He's in the fields just north of Hobbiton, past the mill. If I remember right, that's where the expert farmer is located at. Alrighty. Let's go talk to Priska and tell her we have killed off her bats for her.
What do you need?
Thank you very much for your help, Gnarlo. I don't know what it is that has driven these bats out of their caves, but whatever it is, it's not welcome here. The sooner it leaves, the better. Maybe it is already gone, and it's just a matter of time before the bats quiet down again. Oh, I hope so. So we're going to get some trousers. Is that going to be better than what we're wearing? No, Halros is still better. And a gift madam. Alrighty, so we'll have a little more vendor trash. And like I said, those gift madams, you know, we were talking about doing the tasks. You get a lot of faction for handing in all those different kinds of madams. Let's see, we earned some turbine points for that one. Okay, how come none of my... There we go. So we finished the Life of a Bounder Advanced. And we got a level of Empathy, which is going to increase our armor, our fate, and our resistance. So we'll be very happy about that. Then we started a new one, which is the Life of a Bounder Final. And to win that one, you have to do another, 35 quests here in the Shire to get up to 75. Like I said, there are a lot of quests in the Shire. And you'll win Innocence for that one, or get our second level of Innocence. Apparently we've gotten the first one already. We need to visit a bard soon. And then we got more turbine points. So, alrighty. So we have done well here. We are a little less than 2/3 of the way. Let's say 3/5 of the way through level 14. And I'm going to head to Trouble in Buckland now, unless I run into any quest rings along the way as we go down here through Budgeford. So I will see you either when we stop to pick up quest or when we get closer to our destination.